Let's talk about scope and what's in the agreements. If you go to the Southwest agreement, you'll find about 4 pages of scope. The American agreement has 12 or so. But the more important thing is to go look at LOA number 1 in the Southwest agreement and what it takes away from the scope clause. You'll also find in that same LOA the 2.75 M&R members that they list per aircraft that the company is obligated to keep. If you use that same metric against American and aircraft, you get about a 14-to-1 ratio. Now, that's just on their language. What's most important is where we negotiated 2,600 jobs out on the shop floor and base maintenance. That's on the dock lines. Add to that the back shops, add to that the engine shop work, and you'll find that what we negotiated for base alone is far greater than what Southwest has in totality for all their aircraft mechanics. Now let's talk about the line side. On the line, we secured 24/7 coverage in 28 stations. We secured all the work that's scheduled. It can't be outsourced domestically. Southwest doesn't have any of that language. In fact, quite the opposite. In many of their stations, they only have handfuls of mechanics working 1 shift, maybe 2. Who does that work when they're not there? What we do know is they cannot support the number of aircraft they have with the language that they negotiated into the agreement. Vendors are doing the work on a daily basis at Southwest. The AMFA guys are not. AMFA touts what a great job they did. They sold out to the company. They didn't achieve any scope. And if you go over to look at the Alaska agreement, it's not much better. They got about 4 heads per aircraft. But there they also have a provision to allow for 30% of that mechanic work to be part-time. So while they're patting themselves on the back about winning an arbitration, the company, all they need to do is turn around and put the 30% of the mechanics on part-time, and there's nothing AMFA can do. That's just standard everyday language. We have no part-time language in our agreement. But they left the Alaska guys in a lurch. At any point in time, the company convert guys over, and there's nothing they can do about that.